Welcome to my channel. I'm Jill Maurer, and today we're going to talk about overcoming your fear of failure. I am a serial entrepreneur. So most of you know me because I am a jewelry designer, and that is my company, and I have totally found where I love to be. I am designing jewelry. The fact is that I have been an entrepreneur through almost my adult life. In fact, the first business I started at 16 years old. And so I have this entrepreneur mentality. And I had been tested about it, we're an odd lot. I'm just going to tell you, we're an odd lot, and I fit right into it. But there is something to be learned from us, and that is overcoming your fear of failure. Because one thing that entrepreneurs are always known for, we are characteristically unreasonably optimistic. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about how that works. So my channel is about design and about designing your life. And I want you to know that you can think of overcoming your fear of failure in terms of design. And this is how it works. The first thing is to recognize that you are going to fail. You're going to fail at something, at lots of things. Stop thinking, I can't fail, I can't fail, I can't fail. You're going to fail, and that's okay. It's absolutely okay, and it is part of the plan. I don't think of it as failure. Here's what I think of it as. Here's what I want you to think of it as. You're hitting a wall. You hit a wall. So you have your path, and your path may meander, or it may be a straight shot. You may walk your path, you may run your path. I'm gonna tell you, as an entrepreneur, I run that path, okay? So I run along, and bam, I hit a wall. Something goes wrong. I fail at something, I don't know, something happens. And here's how I think about it. I go, there it is. That's the wall. I was expecting you, wall. Here you are, we meet. Okay, so here's the thing about this wall, or this failure, and it can be anything. It can be something personal, it can be something in business, but you just go, hello, wall, I was expecting you. We need to talk. I think about this wall that I hit, and I don't berate myself for hitting the wall. I knew I was going to hit a wall. Nobody runs along creating new things, experiencing new things, and never fails. In fact, if you never fail, you're not doing enough. I hit the wall, and here's my mindset. I pick myself up, I dust myself off, and I look at this wall. And what I say is, I am never going to hit this wall again, all right? I'm going to hit another wall, but it's not going to be this wall. So I need to figure out how to get over it, how to get around it, how to dig under it. Somehow I'm getting past this wall. So you just think about, how do I solve the problem? All right, this wall identified a problem, or it identified, I don't know, something that I wasn't doing right, or something I hadn't thought of, or, it's just a problem that I need to solve. And how am I going to get through it? And then how am I going to make sure that I don't hit this wall again? So when somebody, for example, who's working for me comes to me and says, we have a problem, this is it. Great. Figure out how to solve this problem, and then figure out how we're never going to hit this wall again. It's good even to have awareness of, listen, this is what I was thinking. I was moving along, this is what I was thinking, this is what I did. It didn't work out well. It was wrong. I hit this wall. Okay, so what are we going to do now? How are we going to think differently? How are we going to make sure that we don't hit this wall again? And start sprinting again. But know you're going to hit a wall, and that's going to be okay. One person I got to hear speak and got to spend a little time with and adore is Ben Zander. And he is the conductor of the Boston Philharmonic. And here's his attitude about failure. When you meet failure, this is what you think to yourself: how fascinating. What do I have to learn from this? And that's really what it is. It is an opportunity. I even go so far as to say, for example, in the jewelry industry, there was a lot about the jewelry industry I thought would just be easy. I really thought, people have been making jewelry for 2,000 years. This is going to be easy. Because the industry that I had come from was much more sort of innovative and different, and we were having to invent everything. But jewelry would be straightforward. Oh, let me talk to you about walls. There have been some walls in the jewelry industry. I was not as smart as I thought I was. So I hit a lot of walls. The other thing I think to myself when I hit a wall is, oh, good, good. This is a barrier to entry. This is why not everybody gets to where I am today. Not everybody got to even face this wall. Here I am at this wall. And when I get through this and when I figure out how not to hit this wall again, I will be further along on my journey, and it will be harder for people to get to where I am today because they're going to hit that wall. And what some of the people may do is just keep hitting that wall. And that's what you don't want to do. You just don't want to keep hitting the wall. So think about your own life and think about a failure that you've had. And did you really get around it? Did you really get around it and figure out how to say goodbye, sayonara, not going to see you again? If you keep hitting the same wall, you haven't figured out how to get past it. And that may be because you're berating yourself for hitting the wall. A lot of people think entrepreneurs just, I don't know, run, and it was just a smooth path. I don't know, that somebody came and parted the seas for us. Did not happen. Hit a lot of walls. So expect them, greet them, welcome them. Don't berate yourself. You were expecting the wall was expecting you. It's a perfect little meeting, but we're never gonna see each other again. All right, that's it for today. I upload videos every Thursday. I invite you to comment. I'd love to hear about what walls you've hit and how you've gotten past them. Maybe a wall that you keep hitting and that you are now gonna find your way through and around. I look forward to reading your comments, and I will see you next Thursday. Bye.